Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the river provides a beautiful backdrop to this hugely impressive arena, filled with 50,000 fans or more from Internacional. And you have to love their noise, their colour, their choreography. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Nicely aimed pass, and he's managed to get rid. It's gone for a throw-in. Valverde, great, and Messi! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Hernandez can get it clear. And that's a throw. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi is flagged offside. Kimmich. Kubo. He is through here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That has not gone well. And they've got a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Great hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot! It's wide, but only just.
Rabiot probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
And he's managed to get free. Cambiasso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Donnarumma can pick that up. Oh, delightful ball. Here comes the corner. Liverpool have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rabiot. Bellanova. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, good ball. Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Messi. Great work on the overlap. Oh, such a clever touch. Chooses to go back. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Ribéry. Rabiot. Oh, that was vital. Chance here to counter. McAllister. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. He's chosen to go back, and here's Messi. Messi. Internacional trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Just eases him off the ball. Out to the right. Koundé.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Ruben Neves gets across and deals with it. Cambiasso. Keeper's dealt with that. Kimmich. He won't be happy with that one. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
And
hope.
he skips past his man. Stood up well to him there. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on. And
Has a goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool have their third corner. That should get the job done. Internacional have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well played. McAllister. Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a little off target. He's had a hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Liverpool get their fourth corner. In for a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Just too much on that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Ribery. Aimed beyond the defence. Gomez gets rid without sophistication. Liverpool making consecutive changes here. Kane coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Ribery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Now it's Messi. Kane. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cambiasso. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi considers his options. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Spread neatly. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Pinches it off him. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So a very special reception for the very...
And the shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Pumas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pussetto. Nicely spread. And that's been won straight back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Ribery. That looks a good ball through. Up he goes! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Ribery. That has been knocked clear. He's found now the finish! And more and more and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rabiot puts his foot on the gas. Messi. A real chance if he can get through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Ribery.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. He's had a shot. It's in. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to...
Ribery! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes.
Decent hit! They've scored! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared away. And the first 45 minutes are up. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Liverpool have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he was quick to react. That's a nicely measured pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gently done. Valverde. Prossetto. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the pass is intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's onside.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
He's gone forward. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Substitution in progress.
Belanova. And it's Messi. And here's Rabiot. Great chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. And now the breakaway. Ruben Neves. And here's Messi. Kubasi. Rabiot. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Now it's Messi. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Oh, good chance!
It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
71 minutes is
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Oh, important interception. So, third corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
And they've got rid. Pumas have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And a header! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves! He has done it! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
After 81 minutes is number 6, Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves.
Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice bit of trickery.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, and he's through the middle. It'll be a throw-in. He rises! High and ultimately harmless. That's the throw. Nice physical challenge. And the shot's... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
5 minutes to add. Cambiasso. Oh, it's Rabiot! Really well taken goal. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest.
And that's that. Liverpool just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. But he's got full! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Nacho. Casemiro. And Alexander-Arnold. Interesting ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Looking for the run. Ribéry. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that's fabulous. Heads it! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Ribéry. He's had a shot! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and...
Real chance! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Liverpool are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Messi. Terrific header! And it's headed over.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Nacho. Van Dijk. Rodri. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rabiot has a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Nacho. Rodri. Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. And it's Rabiot. Oh, what a climb! No joy, but a decent try.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Rodri. Oh, that's clever. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Can he spark a counter here? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Rabiot. That's good running with the ball. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Neves. Now the finish! Donnarumma claims it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Now it's Ansu Fati. And the keeper's got it again. Ruben Neves. Nice ball, and he's in. Can he finish? It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Now it's Messi. He could be in here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Ansu Fati. Now it's Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Liverpool pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
So we're just settling back into this.
Big chance! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh, here's a chance! Oh, terrific save.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Ansu Fati. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Great hit! And it's come back to the keeper. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Over to the left. Now it's Ribery. Could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it.
He's got the shot away! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nacho. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He can run onto that. Now it's Ribery. And Ribery! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Decent hit! Oh, denied at the last.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe is there, and he can get that clear. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Valverde. And here's Ribery. Cambiasso. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's run loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's got away. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good read, needed to be. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Donnarumma is there to clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Kane. Kane! And that has faded wide. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Rodri. He's gone forward. Now it's Mbappe. 5 minutes to add. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Ribery.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that is asking. Has a goal! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with cup.
Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moments. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Big chance!
And he was alert to it. And he's cut it out. Now it's Brekalo.
Pulisic, foot in.
And it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Perisic. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. First quarter of an hour gone. Driving on and making good progress.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And there are
At it again in double quick time.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command...
Now the finish!
That's a fabulous ball.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Ruben Neves. That's a good ball out wide. Valverde. Lovely ball.
He's had a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Recalo.
Referee's given a throw.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he gets rid in a hurry.
He rises! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
A case now of complete control.
They've got a corner here.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Croatia have the chance to go the other way. Perisic in with the challenge. Ribéry.
And that is a little undercooked.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rabiot.
And he welcomes it in.
Just the goalkeeper. And the finish! No mistake! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Croatia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The pass has gone astray. And it's Ruben Neves.
Can he finish?
They've got to be quick to recover this. Pulisic.
Well, they can break here.
Pulisic stood his ground strongly.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Valverde.
Valverde!
He's put his foot right through that one.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
He's found a way through. It's out for a goal kick. Messi showing good feet. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Liverpool dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time.
Hits one! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He could be in here. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Messi. He's through here. Stanisic attempts a clearance.
Has a shot!
And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, what has happened here?
Real chance! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ribery. Valverde. And the keeper beats it away.
Ruben Neves!
It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping.
Header! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
In with a header!
Oh, it needed better placement.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Look at the space. There's the shot!
Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got space in the air.
Has a go!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Valverde. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Croatia, number 77. Coming on to replace him is number 99, Mislav Orsic. Substitution.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Aim forwards.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got the shot away!
He's put it wide.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Number 14.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He is through here.
Pulisic really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi. Always onto this. And he's managed to get free.
It's a decent-looking cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got away. Now it's Messi.
And he's being shifted off it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Chaleta Shah. It's Vlasic. That is ended up in no man's land. Great ball if he can get there.
Decent hit! And he's following up! And yes, it's there!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Kubasi.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Messi. Tries the cut back.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a lovely, neat pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
5 minutes to add.
Kramaric. There's the hit! Oh, taken with style!
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Croatia have a goal.
And the referee brings it to a close.
This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years, and this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Liverpool come into this game,
And the shot!
Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Valverde.
He's going for goal! And that certainly packed a punch.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And it's Son Heung-min. Renato Augusto. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Neatly clipped into space. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Rabiot, and that could set him on his way. Casemiro. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. El Mali. Gustavo Enrique. Renato Augusto. Mbappe. For Valverde. Now it's Ribery. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Valverde. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Looking for the run. Messi. And he was quick to react. Renato Augusto. Now there's a fine ball. Decent hit! In he goes again! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Casemiro. Renato Augusto. And it's Van Dijk. Great hit! And he's found the net! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good play. Great challenge, time to perfection. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
And it's Son Heung-min. That pass has been well intercepted. A searching ball that into space. Donnarumma is there to take.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ribery. Oh, what? There's the shot! And one more try! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Valverde. Rabiot. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. He's looking wide. Son Heung-min. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Liverpool happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Ribéry. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mbappe. And it's Rabiot.
He's tried one! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! About as smooth as it gets! And with that goal comes comfort!
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alexander-Arnold, Cambiasso does well to get it back. And again, they run up against stubborn defending, played out to the right. And here's the chance to counter. Casemiro gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Son Heung-min! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass.
Tries a header!
No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's found a way past.
Now the finish!
Oh, what has happened here? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Look at the space here.
Rabiot!
Valverde. El Mali. And it's Casemiro. And Son Heung-min. The defender is not giving up on this. He's found a way through. Mbappe stood his ground.
Can he finish? He scored!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Up he goes!
Harmlessly behind. Liverpool suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Keeps it so gently. Oh, that's a key interception.
He's away! He's great chance!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Real chance! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Aos 34 minutos do segundo
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Gustavo Enrique. And it's Messi. Ribery. A heavy challenge. Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And he's managed to get rid. Ribery.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I love ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, that's well done, really robust. Messi plays it short. Kubasi. 4 added minutes on the board. That has been cut short. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's free, he has got space. Can he finish? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass.